try to do this quickly. Alright, so we go into Illustrator, and I'm going to select New. And my width is 8.5, or you could have the height at 8.5, excuse me, width and 11. You make the choice whether you want to have it like this or more of a landscape. Okay, pick my pen tool, and I think the important thing to remember on the pen tool is to make sure that you go back to the very beginning and select it so that it's a completely contained space, like right there. Select. Okay, that way if I push this right here, I could put, I could put a color on it. Okay, but I'm not going to do that as a color. I'm going to go in here with gradient, and I'm going to push right there and make this into gradient and do -9 here, 90, and enter. And I'm going to go ahead and change this to RGB and choose a color. Okay. Alright, and then I could do that up here again with, I could even add more colors too. In fact, let's just put a really freaky color so you can see that I can just do anything I want to with that. Okay, that's way too freaky. So let me maybe make it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now I make my mountains a little bit curvier by going into this tool right here and pushing down and choosing my convert anchor point tool. If I wanted to, okay, so I just go over here. You can see that I can just do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. And let's say I want more anchors on it. I can just go over here and quickly get another anchor point on it. And then I can go back and get that and try another mountain, or whatever you want to do. Okay, and then go back to my selection and come over here, select it, and copy and paste, and go ahead and, flip that. There's different ways of flipping it, but this is really quite simple. If I don't want, you see the black around there? That's the stroke. I can go over here and pick my stroke, and then just right here it says no stroke. So that takes my stroke off. And I'm going to do the same thing with that one. Take my stroke off. Okay. This one I kind of feel like I want the background. I'm not sure which one is the background, but I'm going to try a little bit of, no, I put a stroke on it again. Oops. I'll do that. Come back over here. Okay. Cancel. Sorry, I was going to make this quick. Okay, I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get my pen tool. I'm going to make a background and go all the way to the bottom again. And not forget to go back to the beginning. Okay, and then I come over here and get this and make my different colors. It's already been selected because it was selected before. And come over here, double click that one, and just work with this. Okay, I want green up in my sky, so a little bit more of a yellow. Okay, maybe not yellow because my sun's going to be yellow. Alrighty, good. Okay, and then I come over here and make my selection again. Always go back to your selection tool. Come over here and push Control down. And I can go over here and put this in the back. Arrange. Don't forget the bracket key right there. See, that's a Shift, Command, bracket, and that's the left bracket. So I could just do that too. In fact, I'm just going to do that and so show you. Shift, Command, left bracket. So it went to the back because those are the hotkeys. The hotkeys always work. Okay, so I'm just going to make a sun really quickly here and do an ellipse tool. I'm going to go around. It's going to be that freaky bluish stuff in here, so why don't I just quickly change that to yellow. And I can actually change this to, let me get this a little bit orange too, just for fun. And take this blue out of here and make the red in there, just for fun. Okay, and I can change this linear, and I can make it radial. Whee! It's fun. Okay, so you could do a lot of different things with this. I'm going to put another center in the center of it, and I hold down the Shift and the Alt key, and that will make it so that it fits exactly where I want it to. Okay, so I'm going to select both of these together, and if you ever have a problem with selecting both of them together, you can actually go to the layers, and the layers, if you bring this down, you can make sure that, see, those two things are selected. If I take that off, see, it takes it off. Okay, so you can see, hold down the Shift. I mean, it's up to you. I like to do this better because it's more precise. Okay, I'm going to come over here, and I just want this one selected, and I'm going to come over here to Effects, and I'm going to go to a zigzag. This is fun, and I'm going to have about 19, and it's going to go big, and voila. Okay, so that will be my sun. Now I could cut that out too, like, and select them both, and let's see what happens when I cut it out. Oh, I don't want to do that. That didn't. Command Z. Okay. Try that instead. Okay, there we go. All right, and so you have on this Pathfinder different choices here. So that's my sun, and I want my sun to go to the back. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and all I have to do now is just the command, and so it goes to the back. Okay, that's great. And if I wanted to have, maybe try an effect on it, I could go over to the transparency. This is the transparency of the two circles here. And maybe I would want to try multiply or something. I don't know. Just try maybe some different things. Well, that one's not good. Or maybe look at difference. What will happen? Oh, man. Great. I'll just go back to normal. Okay, so quickly now, I think that we'll just put some clouds in here. Obviously, I don't want that. So I'm going to come back over here and just default it to white. Okay, and then I'm going to just get a series of clouds in here. Okay. Okay, and so what I want to do now is get all of those. So again, on my layers, I can find all of them right there. I can get them all selected. And I'm going to group those by, not group them, but I'm going to go back over here to Pathfinder and make them all into one shape. And then I'm going to put make them flat. So I'm going to hold this down, get this rectangle tool over here, and put this on top of it again. And I'm going to select, I'm just going to go ahead and select this other one here. And then if I do that, then it takes that off. Now it's probably got, it has this, what do you call it, stroke on it. So I'm going to just take that stroke off of it by pushing that right there. Let's say no stroke. Okay, well, and I can do a lot more things, but that's good enough. All right.